Okay, so just a little game that we like to add into the pads. The whole idea of pad work is essentially to score on the target area. But we know that most pad work is over compliant. So you're throwing a punch, you're scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring. But in reality, I'm not trying to let him score. I want to make him miss and I want to hit him back. So one thing we can do to ramp up the representativeness is to actually make him try and work to score the pad. Okay, so if I put my pad up here, he's going to throw a jab, for example. Right, he can throw it different ways. He can drop it, he can slip. Lots of different ways to score from the target, like we did with the angle pads, etc. Okay, but I don't want him to score. I'm his opponent. Okay, so try and score again. Stop. So all I'm doing is I'm parrying. And something just to be very clear on, I'm not coaching how to parry, I'm just trying to make him miss. This is not how you would parry, but I'm just trying to make him miss. So now there's an emphasis on our boxer trying to score. Okay? He can't expect to score just by throwing a shot. Okay, ready, go. Aha. Okay, so things that are happening now, tempo change. Lots of tempo change. Also, he created a new angle, but the main thing that he's actually trying to do now is he's actually trying to feint. He's feinting to one area and coming to another, or a slight trigger as well. So he's trying to trigger my defense, so my defense comes, and then as it comes back, then he's scoring as well. So now what he's doing is he's problem solving, and he's making decisions about how to score, not just relying on a certain technique that scores every time on the pads, but in reality, I'm going to try and make him miss. So let's go again, let's go around from this side. Okay, go. Okay, stop. So this, I know what's going on. I know what he's trying to do, but my working memory is trying to process a lot of information here. Tempo change, range change, okay, the type of shot, the angle it's coming in from. That's really loading up my working memory. And the working memory is actually quite a weak part of the memory. Once there's information put in there and too much information goes in there, it's very hard to process that information and have a quick response. So me as his opponent is struggling to read that punch. Whereas if we just pad, it does become this, this. He knows every single time he's going to do that. So if we want to ramp up the representativeness, let's actually be uncompliant as a coach.